Okay, if you label this is easy. It says what percent of 40, you're solving percent phrases, okay? They're not really story problems, they're more phrases. What percent of 42 is 28? You're going to set up a cross multiply and divide problem. And here's how this sets up every time. You're going to put a percent sign and a percent sign. 100's always on the bottom here. You're not going to put any other number on the bottom but 100. 100's not in the problem, but that's the total of a percent. Then over here you're going to put is and of. Now there's an order you want to do this. This is what we fill in first, then this, then this. It's easy that way. So do either one of these numbers that I see have percent signs? No, they don't. So X is my percent. Then go to the of. Find the word of and look at the number that comes after 42. There's your of, and then 28's is. So you can now cross multiply and divide. Well, you can't multiply X by 42. Well, you can put 42 times X. But you know that's equal to 100 times 28. So I take 100 times 28, and since that's equal to X times 42, we just divide by 42 to get the answer. Okay, 66.6 repeating. Put a percent sign, because that's what X was the percent. Okay, what is 75% of 180? So percent, 100%, and then is over of. This time we do have a percent value, 75. So then after of I have 180. So what I'm trying to find is what part of 180 represents 75%. Okay, so X. So I can take 75 times 180, and knowing that that's equal to 100 times X, I take 75 times 180 divided by 100. Okay, 135. Don't put a percent there because X wasn't the percent. The percents I have. Okay, 60% of what number is 75? So percent. We always put the 100 there. Then is of. So percent, we got 60, okay? That's done. Okay, after of this time I see the word what. So that means of is the X and 75 is the is. So now you're finding the total, okay? What would represent the 100%. Okay, so 60 times X, can't figure that out, but what I can do is take 100 times 75 and then divide by the value of 60. Okay, 125. No percent sign. When X comes from over here, that's not a percent, that's an actual value. What percent of 15 is 21? Okay, neither one of these are percentages, so we don't have the percent. After of, it says 15. And then 21 is the is, so I'm going to get a percent bigger than 100, because if 21 is bigger than 15, this number is going to be bigger than 100. So I can't find X times 15, but I know X times 15 is equal to 100 times 21. So I'm going to find the product of 100 times 21, and then divide by 15. Okay, 140. So I told you it was going to be bigger than 100. Okay, next one. 68% of what number is 64.6? 68 is my percent. Okay, after the word of, I see what. Okay, of is what I don't know. Is I do know is 64.6. Okay, so 68 times X, that's equal to 100 times 64.6. So I take 100 times 64.6 and then divide by 68. $95, okay? Not 95%, just 95. When the X is over here, it's not a percent. Okay, what is 125% of 62? So 100%, this time I do have the percent value, 125. Do I have the of value? Yeah, because after it I got 62, so I'm finding the is value. So I know that 125 times 62 is going to equal 100 times x. Well, then I'll just divide by 100 rather than waste time setting up the equation. So I take 125 times 62 divided by 100, and I get 77.5. Okay, 65% of what number is 577.2? Okay. Okay, so percent, you have the percent value. You don't have the of value. So that means 577.2 is the is. Okay, 65 times x, so I know 100 times 577.2 divided by 65 gives me my solution to the proportion. I got 888. Okay, what percent of 120 is 200? Okay, neither one of these have percentages, so x is your percent. And after of, we have 120. Then 200, so I'm expecting I get a percent that's bigger than 100. If 200 is bigger than 120, then this number is going to be bigger than 100. X times 120, don't circle that. You circle 100 times 200, and then you're going to multiply and divide by 120. Okay, so 166.6 repeating. And that is my percent, so I want you to put that as a percent. Okay, what percent of 48 is 18? Okay, I do not have my percent value. Okay, neither one of these are percents. So that's x, then is, and of. Okay, the of value is 48, the is value is 18. So I got x to 48, x times 48, don't know that, but I know I can figure out 100 times 18 and then divide it by 48. Okay, at 37.5, so x equals 37.5%. Okay, 15% of what number is 6.75? Okay, so I have 15 for my percent, then the is over the of. Okay, so after of it says what number, so I'm missing the of, I have 6.75 for my is. So 15 times x, I don't know that, I know that's equal to 100 times 67.5. So I find the product and multiply those and then divide that product by 15. 45, okay, so x equals 45. Okay, last two. What is 2.75% of 20? There's a little decimal there. I didn't type it very well. So you have your percent, okay? After of, you got 20. You don't have your is, okay? So 2.75 times 20. Well, I can figure that out. Okay, I got 55, but I know that's equal to 100 times x, so I'm going to divide that by 100, and I get 0.55. Okay, last problem. What is 16.5% of 33? Okay, percent, we have 16.5. That is to of. Okay, after of, you got 33, and we don't have our is. Okay, so 16.5 times 33, I can figure that out quite easily. That equals 100 times x. We're going to divide that by 100, and I get 5.445.